Welcome back, DigiPeeps. It loaded straight into me having to press buttons and I just wasn't ready for it. So we've gotten our head bitten off by one of them little dinosaurs. So let's try again. And welcome back.
Look out!
What are these things? I don't even know what these things are. Crazy. Oh, everybody separate. Oh.
You're afraid of the flare!
I can see them. Get behind me!
Probably fall behind you, guys. Wow. We all.
You're afraid of the flare!
I can see them. Get behind me!
That one.
Go! Go! Go!
Run. Come on, Yoda. Run like.
Get out!
Hit trip. Keep running, Hill.
I can't open it!
Move over! Dusty!
Jabby, come on!
This is all going terribly. That was an abrupt screen placement.
Oh God! Jess! Oh, what have I done?
Jerry.
I just left her down there! I have to go find her!
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are doing. Surviving.
You can't know that! I won't leave her to those animals!
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Oh God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
It must be to the north, near the outlet of the river.
A big river? With many falls?
Yeah, the big river.
Okay, good. That's something. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there.
Oh, look.
Por el amor de
Do
Dios.
you know where we are?
Sunglasses.
Let me think. It's been so long.
Of course it's
This
been
is
so
my
long.
first time back on the island in nearly 12 years. Injun has changed it so much.
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes. It
Oh,
is
seriously?
very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know, below those trees. My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima. I could go anywhere. Run in the jungle, climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island
Of
before.
course it wasn't. They were extinct.
It was all very peaceful before Injun bought the island from Costa Rica.
I didn't realize this island had been inhabited before. InGen moved your people?
They promised us homes and medicine, education.
They didn't keep their promise.
I guess from a point of view they did. But the homes were slums and the medicine was extra or half-used or contaminated. We had schools but no teachers. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Injun came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask Injun for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Indian people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
He sounds like a brave man. Were you too close?
When we were on the island, yes. We were always together. My father was an awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions. He was always unhappy.
What is Sibo?
That mountain there. It is like a house, my father said. My people believe that the animals of the world built it. Before Injun. And my father and I would go to the ocean to fish. When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima! Little fish! Little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out. When Injun came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish who would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached.
You remind me of Jess. I mean, that's how it used to be with us before the divorce. I'd take her to the museums or to the zoo. She'd always climb up onto things, you know, such a climber. She can't not climb over things, into things. Climbed into a tiger pen once. With a live tiger.
But not anymore.
No, things haven't been the same since the divorce.
He would always remind me of my stubbornness. I think I believe that's how I must always be. You know, no ties, no temptation. But then I had Atlanta, my mariquita. She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection. Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs. Or worse, some just disappear.
That's pretty
Now
bad.
there is no choice. Everything I do for her. Now I am the fisher, and at the same time, I have come to a way in my life where I must always chase the bait. I want for Atlanta to be free. I want for her to have opportunities that I didn't have. I just hope I can be there for her the way my father was there for me. She can be stubborn like her mother used to be, and refuse the fisher's bait. I think I know now it's a good way to be. I think that my father believed that too.
Jess changed my life too. She was my second wife, second daughter. Apparently I'm the genetic carrier of rebellion because both my daughters got it. I worked so hard to protect Jess and keep her out of trouble.
What about you?
What was your other daughter, Sarah?
Did you turn out so good because your parents kept you out of trouble?
Me? I was a little hellion myself. Uncontrollable.
I swear.
in my genes.
His first daughter has to be
Oh,
Sarah,
now you know this is
who's in
different.
Lost World.
Still, one thing Jess really hasn't had in her life is a present father figure. Well, you've turned into quite the capable woman. Your father must be very proud of you.
Thank you, Jerry. I should have realized that sooner, though.
I'm sure he knew. Nima, look,
What is it?
I'm sorry about what InGen has done to your island. This isn't the way things should have been done.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You're a good person. I see that.
But I take my pay from InGen. I owe you something.
All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike. Do you feel rested?
Hungry. A little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good.
Oh, something's coming out of the tunnel. Dillos.
Did you guess Dilophosaurus?
Hello?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan. Dinosaurs shared many features with modern-day birds. For instance, we now know that many theropod dinosaurs from the Jurassic period's vocal organs are just like
It's a bit
modern
wrecked, bro.
birds. We are arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic Park tour vehicle will stop for 5 minutes to let you stretch your legs and take photographs of our
Not much left
animals.
of it.
Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
Convenient. They're still running.
Would you look at this?
Looks like breeding tanks.
What are they?
They look like feeder tanks. This could be a hatchery.
A hatcher what?
They're raising these fish to feed another animal, like at Marine World.
Like the killer whales?
Precisely.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a lot of fish. How many whales are they feeding?
I don't know. It looks like each of these tanks could feed 3 or 4 orcas per day.
Well, you're a fish expert now.
I can make an educated guess.
Look, there's a sign over there. It looks like a schedule or something.
This is a hatchery. That's the stocking schedule for the tanks.
Some tells me these fish aren't for feeding whales, huh, Doc?
Probably not.
Hold up. I hear something.
Open door. Dinosaur on the other side of the door.
All clear.
Dad!
Jess! Oh, thank God.
They made it.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Just, can we go home now?
I'm so glad you two are safe, Jerry. How did you manage to get here?
We climbed out of the tunnels through a service hatch near one of the tour routes. Luckily, someone left the tour program running. Thanks.
You mean...
Dr. Sorkin, the phones are not working.
I'm sorry?
There is no dial tone. You said the phones would be working here.
That's odd. My control terminal showed that the main lines here were active. Unless... Of course. Everything is controlled by the computer systems, even the phones. If the power outage outlasted the battery backups, then the system is probably just waiting to be booted up.
Get us to the phones, Doc. We don't have a lot of time.
Mr. Yoder, I refuse to be pushed around by you any longer.
Look, this isn't a day trip. If we don't contact InGen and get another helicopter out here for you all, the next flight over the island is gonna be a wing of B-52s carrying holy hellfire.
What?
That's right, Doc. They're gonna murder all your precious little pets and sink this island into the Pacific.
Dios mío. That's what you meant by ground zero?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is my home!
What do you mean you're home? I didn't tell you earlier because I thought we'd be off the island by now.
This island is the ancestral home of her people.
Wait. What is Dr. Sorkin doing?
Laura. Wait, what are you...
Where is she going?
Running out of them.
I don't know. This rotunda. It's where the control room is. She's going to the phones without us.
Damn it! Get that elevator back up here!
That sounds like fun.
Oh, they've really made a lot of progress in construction here. Paleozoic, huh? Well, most of the specimens here aren't really from the Jurassic period anyway. Ah, Paleozoic. From oldest to newest. Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian.
There's no Jurassic in there at all.
How you holding up, Jess?
I can't stop shaking. I'd literally rather be back in jail for shoplifting. I'm just so tired of running, Dad.
I know, me too. But we're safe for now.
For now.
Interesting concept. Living fossils. I guess you can't expect a mosquito to feed on fish swimming hundreds of meters under the sea.
This little pool's cool. Were these creatures all cloned like the dinosaurs?
No, these aren't actually extinct animals, Jess. They live in the oceans today. They're called living fossils because they haven't evolved much from the ancient fossil forms discovered by paleontologists.
Oh, is that a horseshoe crab?
Could be. To be honest, I don't really know all that much about sea fauna.
Fauna.
Yep.
What is that supposed to be?
I don't know. Looks like a mosasaur.
Mosa what? It looks kind of scary.
Well, it's sort of a sea lizard of sorts. You think of a big moray eel with a crocodile head.
Croco eel? Great. Sounds charming.
Don't worry, there are no sea creatures on my list of park animals.
Then what are all the feeder
you
fish
know
for?
of.
Feeder fish?
Yeah, we came through a big room filled with tanks of fish. Laura said they were for feeding other animals, like whales.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions.
Oh, somebody's not telling all the truth. It's,
I'll be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
Information.
Information.
Sure could use some now. Huh. Very clever. Looks like they're using numbers from the dates of the Paleozoic era as daily key codes. Okay. So the plaque for the Paleozoic era preceded the oldest period at the display. Maybe the sequence doesn't start at the beginning of the week. Today is Saturday.
Oh, great.
I need Friday's code. There's enough here for me to deduce the order, if I can just recall the order of the display.
Okay, so let me look at this.
Oh, what is that mnemonic? Camels
Yellow,
often sit down carefully.
blue,
Perhaps they're... yada, yada, yada.
purple, red.
Oh, good. Instructions. Insert operator's key into key slot. Okay. Etc., etc. Code expires in 24 hours. Morning operations reset procedure. Turn key counterclockwise to input notch and hold for 3 seconds. Keypad will reset and beep 3 times. Turn key clockwise to reset. Enter previous code, then new code. Huh, that's easy enough.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so, bro. Okay, so back to here.
Paleozoic, Cambrian, Ordovician,
Blue,
Silurian,
purple, red,
Devonian,
red.
Carboniferous, Permian.
Okay, so I think it might be Silurian. Silurian?
I'll be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
Do they have Silurian
Okay.
on here?
So the plaque for the Paleozoic era preceded the oldest period at the display. Maybe the sequence doesn't start at the beginning of the week. Today is Saturday. I need Friday's code.
Okay, so what are my options over here? Maybe?
Silurian. Silurian. Good a guess as any.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Silurian, because I am...
Okay, let's try it at the elevator. This
So
is my
it's
best guess. I'll try it at the elevator.
4437. I probably should write this down, I'm not gonna remember that. 443.7, and what was the bottom one?
This is my best guess.
9229.
I'll try it at the elevator.
It's probably wrong, but let's try it anyway. And then what was this?
Turn key to input, hold for 3 seconds,
input.
turn to reset, then enter old code, followed by a new code. Input, hold, reset, code.
Yep. Makes loads of sense. Let's do it. Wait, what did I do? Oh, go there. Input. Hold. Reset.
Ah, crud. Must have picked the wrong photo.
Okay, so I don't have to remember the numbers, thank goodness. Okay, so it's not that one. So let's Permian?
Permian. Sounds right.
You said that about the other one, bloke.
Okay, best guess.
Sounds right, best guess. You need to make up your mind, Gary. Come on, Gary. Beep.
9251. All right, new code. Let's keep it simple.
Excellent. Guys, elevator's open.
Hey, don't open that. Are you crazy? Someone will see.
Relax.
See what?
Damn it, you careless idiot.
What was that thing? Some kind of spy gear?
Yeah, that's right. Top secret. In fact, if you tell anyone about it, I'll have to kill you.
You won't lay a finger on her.
I was just kidding around.
Everyone, I got the elevator working.
About time.
What's going on here?
Nothing. We're all cool.
You're gonna get himself into trouble. She's gonna steal it. She's gonna steal it from him like she stole the cigarettes from the other one.
Oh, jeez, get
The
over
doctor.
it. Let's go. We don't got all day.
He's gonna slip the 5-finger discount and steal it out of his pocket.
Dad, my ears.
Attention,
What's
guests.
going on?
The Lagoon Rotunda and Spectacular is housed in a pressurized underwater environment. We suggest you pinch your nose and push your breath to equalize your ears while we descend. If you experience any lasting discomfort or feel unusually giddy, let your attendant know immediately.
Giddy?
They're talking about nitrogen narcosis. It's a risk of breathing pressurized air.
What makes you the expert?
I, saw it in a movie. Whoa! Is that where we're going?
I think so.
Probably some giant mosasaur.
My God. Wasn't
Rocky
expecting
eel.
any of this.
This is so cool.
Careful. I'll lead.
Cool. Look at that.
I want to speak with Hammond. No, this can't wait. Can you connect me to Mr. McGuire? Or no, Peter Ludlow? Please hurry. No, look. This is Dr. Laura
Oh,
Sawyer.
I have a bad
I am an
feeling
employee
about
of the
this.
Park. I am still on the premises. Get me somebody.
It's not gonna go down well. It's gonna go really bad.
Mr. Parker, I do not need rescuing. I do not want the bombing waylaid. I want it stopped. What? It's not contaminated.
It's locked from the inside.
This is a wildlife preserve. These animals are not diseased. They are extremely endangered. You're not listening to me!
Of course they're not listening to you. You're a crazy person. Well, she knows we're out here.
Hey, Dad. This looks like an intercom up here.
What? Where? Good find, honey. Laura, it's me, Jerry. Laura?
Jerry, I hear you, and I'm glad you're here. This is gonna be a lot easier now.
What have you been doing?
We're gonna stop the bombing, Jerry. This island must be preserved.
She's crazy.
I have
She's
taken
crazy.
the remaining survivors hostage. There are 4 others, 3 Americans and 1 Costa Rican. I won't let them go unless the plans to bomb the island are completely rescinded.
You have no right to hold us like this!
Rights are just an ideological construct.
Don't turn this into
typical
a philosophy debate!
What rights do the dinosaurs have? Don't they have the right to survive? Do their rights
No,
outweigh
they're
any of
extinct.
ours?
It is not our rights versus theirs. Our dinosaurs are phantoms. Majestic as they may be, alive as they may be. We brought them into a world that is no longer prepared for them. We have a responsibility to keep them isolated and under rein for the safety of our ecosystem. It's not rights, it's responsibility.
And we have a responsibility to preserve our creations and allow them a chance to survive on their own terms.
No. Dinosaurs are extinct.
Billy, will InGen stop the bombing?
Doubt it. InGen is not the one dropping bombs, it's the US military, and the contingency is based around a biohazard cover story. She may just be delaying the inevitable.
If you don't offer me some sort of guarantee that the island will be preserved, I will have to escalate matters. This is lunacy! Fine, put the military on the phone. Hello? Hello? You want to see contamination of the global ecosystem?
What are they saying? Are they going to stop the bombs? Laura, there are other options here. Holding us against our will to save the dinosaurs is only one poorly thought out solution. You're smarter than that, Laura.
I know, Jerry.
look
I
crazy.
know what I'm doing. I clearly expressed the consequences of threatening this island. I scored a line in the sand that has been ignored and trampled over by InGen, by the government, and now I exercise my resolve.
Laura,
I'm going to free the mosasaur.
are you mad? A land dinosaur paddling to the mainland is one thing, but you're talking about releasing an apex predator into over 70% of the global ecosystem
It's only one. It can
Crazy.
be recaptured.
before it eats the last of the humpbacks?
Oh, don't be dramatic.
Laura, don't.
She cray.
Plan B.
Oh, Yoda, this is probably not a good idea. Anyway, guys, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next episode. If you liked this episode, smash that like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at RealitySmart. We'll see you next time.